Hello students, I would like to welcome you all for the first video lesson for class 6 mathematics. Under the topic polygons, our topic for today is triangles. Under this topic, I would first like to share our objectives that we are focusing today. We will first identify the different types of triangles and state their properties. Then we will solve problems involving properties of triangles. In real world, we come up with different types of shapes, out of which we see polygons. What is a polygon? A polygon is a shape made out of straight lines, and at the same time, a polygon is a closed shape. That means all the straight lines are connected to each other. Let's see what are the polygons that we have seen so far. Have you seen this? You can see all these figures are made out of straight lines and all the lines are connected. So these are called polygons. The smallest polygon, which has 3 lines, is the triangle, and a quadrilateral has 4 sides, the pentagon has 5 sides, hexagon has 6, heptagon has 7, octagon has 8, and so on. We will move on a little further. Have you seen this? Yeah, this is the world's famous Eiffel Tower. If you carefully see, you can see lots of straight lines as well as triangles. The building blocks of the Eiffel Tower are triangles. Also, you may have seen bridges where they have used triangles as their building blocks. So, we are going to learn more on triangles today. Triangles. You can see a triangle ABC in the figure. We also use the triangle sign, which is marked red here, to denote a triangle. The triangle has 3 sides, AB, BC, and AC. The points A, B, and C are called vertices, and if we take one of them, we call it a vertex. There are 3 interior angles: angle BAC, angle ABC, and angle ACB. Classification of triangles. We can group or classify triangles according to their shapes. Based on the shapes, triangles are divided into 2 main groups. First, we classify the triangles according to the number of equal sides, and then we classify them according to the type of angles they have. First, let's discuss about classifying triangles based on the number of equal sides. Consider the blue triangle in the left. All 3 sides of this triangle are different in size. This is called a scalene triangle. Scalene means no sides are equal. Now let's consider the red triangle in the middle, where all the sides are equal. We can use either one line or 2 lines to mention that these sides are equal. This is called an equilateral triangle. Equilateral means equal lines. You can also remember that all the angles in an equilateral triangle are equal in size and each of them is 60 degrees. Now let's focus to the green triangle on the right. There are 2 sides in this triangle which are equal in size. Such triangles are called isosceles triangles. The equal sides are marked with lines. You should also remember that the 2 angles below the equal sides are also equal in size. Classification of triangles according to the type of angles. We know that there are 3 different types of angles. Acute angle, which is less than 90 degrees, right angle, which is exactly 90 degrees, and obtuse angle, which is more than 90 degrees. This classification is based on those angles which are contained in triangles. When you consider the blue triangle on the left, you can see that all the angles in this triangle are acute. Such triangles are called acute angle triangles. The second triangle, the triangle in the middle, you can see a right angle. If a right angle is included in your triangle, then we call it a right angled triangle. You can see the green colored triangle in the right side. This triangle contains an obtuse angle. Such triangles are called obtuse angled triangles. Now let's solve problems involving the properties of triangles. We are going to do the work example in your textbook, page number 261. There is a triangle ABC. Angle ABC is 65 degrees. Angle BCA is 80 degrees. And angle BAC is 8 degrees. You are requested to find the value of A in the figure. First, let's remember what we have learned in our previous years. The sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. You can also see this abbreviation, angle sum of a triangle. According to the above statement, we know that 8 degrees plus 65 degrees plus 80 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. The reason is angle sum of triangles. As we now have completed the lesson on linear equations, we know that this is in the form of a linear equation. So, to isolate A in the left side, we subtract 65 degrees and 80 degrees from both left and right sides. And now we have A is equal to 180 degrees minus 65 degrees minus 80 degrees. It can be written as 8 degrees is equal to 35 degrees. And therefore, A is equal to 35. To recap on the classification of triangles, you can see we can classify the triangles according to the number of equal sides and according to the type of angles. And you can see the chart below to see the classification. You can also see the same classification in your new syllabus mathematics D1 book on page 259 and 260. You can classify triangles according to the equal sides as equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, and scalene triangles. Triangles can also be classified according to the type of angles: acute angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, or right angle triangle. And always remember, we use the property of angle sum of triangles, where all the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Hope you have a good idea about the properties of triangles. Hoping to meet you with the next lesson soon.